Welcome to the Heritage Preservation Meeting for Monday, May 16th, 2022. Did anybody get a chance to look at our meeting or our meetings from last month and need approval?
I will move that for approval.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion has been carried. Next, we'll have design review.
In your packets, we have a request for design review from Jason Kester, J&J Rentals for the property at 110 North Minnesota. Half of the old Herberger's building, two building storefronts, looking at doing paint, new windows, and an awning. And the owner is here if you have any questions for him.
Would you like to
Go ahead, step up
stand?
here, Jason, name and address.
My name is Jason Kister, from New Ulm here, 18951 River Bluff Drive, New Ulm, and we're doing the storefront.
So you're gonna end up, looks like you got 3 windows in front.
Correct.
So do you know what the color of that is gonna be?
The windows?
The windows, those, I believe they look like they're stationary or fixed.
Yeah, they're going to be a fixed window, black frame, along with the red on the outside edge of there. So, and they might be just a hair bigger than that. We basically had to measure between all the supports.
Sure,
And we
sure.
want to get as much window to look in the front, bring back downtown again. So.
Okay, okay.
And it looks like you're changing the door from the current inverted to a flat?
It is still flat. There's actually inverted when you walk inside.
Oh, that's right, okay.
So it is flat. The only one change that we want to add that's not on the plan is the very far right side, there's a glass showcase. We want to just put a door there for the apartments. And there's 2 reasons. One is for easier access, moving things in and up and down the upstairs. But it would be a nice brand new door. We're losing local people for that. So it would match the windows and everything that's there and existing doors, so.
Did I miss it, or what is the material for the awning?
The awning's gonna be a fabric. We're working with Sid Signs. He's familiar with everything downtown. And he gave us an estimate that fit our budget and looking to go out. And I believe he said we could come out 3 feet with the awning. And so it's probably not gonna be quite as tall as it's drawn on there. Just, that was kind of for the rendering. But it sounds like we go 3 feet in a 45-degree angle, so.
So the color is like is it a brick red or is it more red or, I know.
It's gonna match the building. It'll be a brick red and then the limestone color. So those
Okay.
colors will match the other parts of the building, which we think will accent it off better.
So the.
And the only
you're
one other,
changing- Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're going to paint the upper
So
part?
we've been talking a couple different ways, and that's what I wanted to bring to attention tonight was, so I've talked to a stucco company that does a lot of stuccoing around town with a lot of the other buildings. And to get something that's gonna last longer, look better for a longer period without being repainted, I'm passing it around if it's doable to do that. If it's not, then we're gonna just go paint. But I would like the option, I mean, it's gonna look the same, present the same, it's gonna have that same texture that basically is on the building now. It would just be, the red would be built in with the stucco.
Is it stucco now or brick?
It's both.
Both.
So it's part of it's been painted so many times, some of it's been stuccoed over. We're basically gonna go up, clean up the whole entire front of the building, make it look new again as best we can. The only other one thing that looking at the picture, several other people, we always got our critics, which are great. I threw it out on Facebook. You get a lot of different comments, so. I think we're gonna do that same limestone color that's around the top of the windows, all the way across, just a nice border up on top of the building. And that's something that I even brought up with Elwood when we were there that day walking around, and he said that was actually in part of some old drawing, and so that's the only one thing we're looking to add for a color up there. So it'll just give it a top to the building.
Question on if we stucco it, are we just keeping all the detail?
All the detail stays the same. Yeah, he would literally just go right back around the windows. Just some of them brick are broken, and so they would be kind of more or less fixed back in again. So the accents that are actually around the windows and around the tops. Those would all stay the same looking.
Okay, and then the top windows, are you going to replace all of them?
We're gonna, and they're all gonna match. We're gonna go with, it's the same windows that just got installed down at Riverside Park, same manufacturing company, Anderson Windows. They actually make that nice window clear. It's accessible, it opens and closes. You know, it's just something we need upstairs for egress.
So the
And-
first, the first picture in your packet with the window, that is actually Riverside with the window installed.
The only thing we won't have, Riverside window has a little bar across the top. We wouldn't have that. Ours would be just the arch. And basically, and I sent two other pictures, one inside, one outside picture of a few windows that have had actually been replaced on the building. We are literally gonna mock that same thing, just with a higher energy efficient window.
So all the windows will be replaced?
Everything.
Okay.
Yep.
And I think you had the color on there. Uh, What color?
I want to say the upstairs windows are going to be black. The downstairs windows are going to be the matching of the door and the window there. They'll be below the canopy, matching the existing color. It's kind of almost like a dark bronze color
Yeah.
currently. So, and that's depending on availability. We might end up going with that dark bronze up on top, which once it's set in there, it'll look nice. You know, that's kind of what's the original picture on that two-part page. That's actually kind of the coloring that's in there. So, and it would match nice with that red.
Okay.
Change it a whole lot, just bring back the natural, more natural colors downtown.
All right. Did you have more questions on the stucco part of that?
Not just on we're keeping the same details,
Okay, okay,
the parapet wall and
okay.
below the windows there, there's some, it's hard to see in the painting, but if you look on the existing building, you can see the details across the top of the wall and
Mhm.
underneath
Right.
those windows.
Mhm.
I had a few comments on that they're taking away all the details, so that's why I was.
Yep, no, the details stay. Everything so if it's an accent right now, it'll stay. It'll probably just be red. We're only accenting the parts and colors that are colored. And there's some other buildings I've looked at, either in town here. I've been down to Fairbolt. I looked down there last weekend, a couple other spots, and how they accent their windows, and that's how we kind of came up with our plan. If you put too much accent around the windows, it just looks too gaudy, and this keeps it clean. So, but we're open to suggestions if somebody thinks something different, but we thought it fit really nice.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Any more discussion? Somebody want to make a motion?
I so move.
I'll second it.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion has been carried.
Easy. All right.
All right, thank you.
Yep, and I'll keep in touch with Elwood too as I work forward with either a stucco person if they feel that it can be done to that quality. If not, we're gonna go with paint. So we have 2 quotes on that already too, so. All right,
Okay.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
Okay, I have nothing for the chair and
City has no report this night.
nothing to report.
All right.
All right, meeting has been adjourned. Thank you.